War's a-brewing, my friend. Special prices. War is hell, my friend, but it's very good for business. Good luck to you.
Your fish stinks of the void. What kind of rat would sell such filth?
The kind that don't fancy starving, along with the rest of this town. It's all well and good for you with your rations. We've got to take what we can get.
Keep talking, Wolf, and you let that little sawdust from a show floor.
The carved figure is of your touch.
You're safe among friends. Never forget.
Latest new! Many a latest, my friend. Ain't looking too good for them lizards. Word is, the Divine Order's gonna hit the ancient empire and hit it hard. You remember what happened to the elves, don't you? Ain't no one left standing when you treat them to death, Fog. Seven save us. Stabbed in the back he was, by kill them all, I say. Do 'em like Magister Raymond did old Lady Siva. I mean, they doomed us all, didn't they? The son of the Divine is dead. Gone. Who'll save us now? Jolly Justinia, Queen of the Dwarves. Here's 20 or so noble gentlemen. No one knows what they did wrong, if anything, and she has them stripped and whipped all the way to the execution grounds. Didn't even give them the dignity of a sword. You ask me.
Never forget.
Once, this was a tavern, or a hotel, or a brothel.
No rest. Who gains the title most divine?
Be glad you don't have to witness this sudden
We
ill-
wait. We wander and wonder, seeking signs from the gods. May the
your eyes
seventh usher
peeled.
us to paradise.
Ramos the
against
Wanderer
all
promised-
The spirit of a magister stares dumbly at her translucent hand, the fingers of which have been sheared off.
My ring! Where's my ring?
The spirit pivots her wrist.
I should have been more careful. She hacked at my sword hand first. I couldn't defend myself.
The spirit stares towards the kitchen. The spirit's lips, but it doesn't come.
by sorcerers, a most vile.
An elf sways on her chair, her eyes focused on the counter in front of her, where she has 6 glasses in a row. She slides one of the drinks towards you, her head bobbling heavily on her neck as she nods at the sparkling ale.
And that's nothing like a glass of the good stuff to smudge everything into a pretty shape.
She slides another glass of ale,
Bottoms up.
her gaze swiveled.
Damien's dull knife. This place is horrible. Never mind. Cheers to you, me, and me again. Another. Psh, give me one. Maybe. I just, it's hard.
She shows you the 2 swollen, angry red welts on the underside of her arm.
I know how to make it better. I can fix it, all of it. I'll tell you.
She jerks her arm away from you.
There's this woman. She's downstairs. And now I'm different. It's in her lips. I changed the right way. And then, I think now I'll be fine. You understand how, sometimes you just want to be fine.
She looks at you earnestly, her eyes.
Go see Dorothy. I seem good, don't I?
We wait.
The ale.
Seeking signs from the gods. Damn right. And all this shop.
Arguing with Mac is like giving medicine to the dead. He's as stubborn as a corpse and smells the part to boot. No.
Weep, my friends, for Alexander.
Finally! Your colleague over there is absolutely useless. I'll have a bowl of the house stew, if you please. Ah!
He inhales deeply over the stew, savouring the scent of it, then scoops up a large... He pauses in an... He lowers his gaze, then looks up at you expectantly. His lip trembles.
It's my mentor. My dear mentor. He was... No, now here I sit. My closest hand on top of it all. The stew was a
Tell me, how are you with...
terrific news. My mentor, Liam. And he made short work of Liam. May the gods rest his soul. I managed to escape, but my precious cargo was left behind. We'd invested our entire... Now, I can't...
Weep, my friends, for Alexander.
What's certainly. The lo-
She nods an uninterested greeting.
Here for the fight. This is a tavern. People are drinking. Eventually there'll be a fight. You planning on starting one? Well, I look forward to beating the shite.
She doesn't lift... A prim woman in a starched apron wipes a glass with a clean rag. She pins you with blue, steel-sharp eyes.
Blessings upon our Lucian, 7 times divine.
Her eyes soften.
I see your mother raised you very well indeed. You and my Niles would get along. Nice to see an unfamiliar face. What brings you to Driftwood, darling? Yes, that's my boy. Did you know him? Finest physician in all of Reaper's Coast. Top of his class. My, but it's been too long since I've seen him. You come into my house. You animal! Didn't you hear me?
Hey, oh, if it ain't the beast, man. Can't believe...
The unfamiliar...
Hey, shh. Keep it low. I don't need magisters crawling up my backside after I just emptied it out.
I'll be quiet as a mouse. You bet. Squeak, squeak, squeak. You want an You want an engrave? Who gains the title Most Divine?
Pretty good, ain't he? Bet you'd even...
And wonder, seeking signs from the gods. That defeat 7 us. You have it.
The bard click...
Wait a moment. Thee be still, my wretched, wretched heart. A fan, madam? Oh, no. It isn't that I enjoy your work. I live my own, please. Would you let me compose a chord? The mornings are darkest, and my crown tolls the terrible knell. When the beard ate my soul, and there's tar in my wishful mind's well. I look to the day I heard closer than many tongues sing. Because owning a head is a terrible thing. Owning a head is a terrible thing. In a small country valley, after the grain harvest failed, there was little to sing about in the poor village of Dark Vale. Roll up, you bastards! Losa is coming to sing.
Is the great good?
You know an empty belly is a mortal.
The smaller bit of it, on the
An
arse.
empty belly is a maudlin thing.
Curiosity kills the cat.
Town is poor,
Gets
but
its
this
sense of
room
Fort
is
Joy.
rich.
A weathered woman in a dirty sea captain's tunic babbles breathlessly to herself, and somewhere nearby,
The bell rings a warning and the tide is on the turn. And I without my compass. The ship is in the locker, on the bottom in the rocky shallows, and yet, I'm haunted by my crew. They ring the bell to drive.
she buries her head in...
Make it.
You got that right, Hilka. You got that right.
It's a shame.
An absolute shame.
Alexander, slaughtered like a supper lamb. Poor dear.
It ain't right.
It ain't right. Never thought I'd say this. I hope they round up them sorcerers for good.
You said it, Hilka.
Yeah? What do you want? Huh. I want another beer and a bowl of stew. Which of us is more likely to get what they want, do you think? Guess that makes me a sinner. Perhaps you can help. Thatcher here is one of my dearest friends, but she isn't the brightest.
Thatcher grins hello.
Our mate Boris got posted to Fort Joy for consorting with lizards. And Thatcher here still fancies a turn around the park with Loverick's lizard. I say she'd be sleeping with the enemy.
They look at you expectantly. Thatcher bursts out laughing.
Get lost before I throw...
Thatcher doesn't look disrespected. Thatcher looks...
Disrespecting one magister's enough.
She turns back to her...
Trust.
Of course it's
You
not
got that
true.
right, Hilka.
She tips you a wink.
And I say
The chest won't open.
Speak the word, and I shall open. Speak the word, the magic word, and I shall open. No. 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 Still no. I am already closed. I did not understand. Do you want a buffalo? Do not profane. I am. Is your buffalo unwell? This seems likely.
Of course it's not true. I'm not in love with
Yes, you speak. For your...
The lock unlocks with a touch. The man slumbers on. He stirs.
Mother, no one with ghost cheese has any friends.
And goes back to sleep.
Of course it's not true. Smile all you want. I'm not in love with you.
You got that right, Hilka. You got that right.
And I'm...
Doesn't this room... But, of course, I should... Better watch yourself, lass.
Here now. Well, have you a reason for barging into my room, madam? Ah, so it's dear Prudence who's responsible for our... Still, No harm done, I suppose. Travels, you say? And why would you assume I'm a traveling man?
He laughs.
Of all things, I wouldn't have thought my boots would give me away, but you're quite right, of course. I am traveling, yes, to Arx. Lucian's Day will be upon us soon, a celebration no man with a heart that is both as pious and mercantile. I go because it is every citizen's duty. That said, I do have... As a merchant, it is quite my favorite. Music to... If there's anything else you need, know you're always welcome. Of course they are. I'm aware. The merchant's burden, you see. He...
Of course it's not true. My love, you won't. I'm not in love with you.
Who rings the bell?
Absolutely not. The coffers, man. The coffers, they're to be guarded day and night.
Yes, of course.
Of course it's not true. My lord, you won't. I'm not in love with you.
An answer? I can see
The bell still rings. Do you hear it? Do you hear it?
And you can't be too careful, you know? If they can get Alexander, they can get any of us.
You're right about that. Right as rain, Hilga.
What's this? I found something. Junk.
Look at that. Good to meet you, Governor. What's your poison, Dan? A sip or a smoke? Aye, so it is. Further down, I give the could say that my... So, if you're interested, Governor, all you have to do is use your imagination. How can I make you bloom? No problem. In return for a reasonable donation, that is.
If he digs all kinds.
Much obliged. Right, good to see you again, Governor.
Gibbs at war. Watch him fight.
Smoke billows from this strange contraption. You smoke.
Hail. What a pretty young thing you are. Call me Dorothea.
She draws.
Oh, yes. Are you worthy of my gift? Indeed. This is acceptable. You are... Are you ready for me to grant you your greatest desire? Oh, I see. Yet we all have a need dwelling within us. To expose... Gaze into the...
She flashes her ring at you, and you stare at the luminescent stone at its center. On the horizon looms a dark silhouette. As you approach, a beam of light washes the shadow away, revealing to you...
Yes. I will a kiss. Most...
Are you? Are you? No.
My good lady, I see that you accompany no other than His Royal Majesty, the Red Prince.
Of course she'll be so kind. Speak freely, kinsman.
Directions, milady. I was bid to send you to none other than Bramos the Wanderer. He was waiting for you.
He looks around the hazy...
The House of Shadows stirs. The Honorable Bramos sensed them closing in. A little ways east he went, in search of safety.
Indeed I am.
Prince of...
He bows...
Down for a little scuffling and tussling? Let's see if you got some fight in ya. That's the spirit. She'll want to talk with you herself before she'll assent to any challenge. Watch on your way.
The House of Shadow, an ominous phrase. It's as if I can feel white. But you must realize that until a short while ago, the very existence of the House of Shadows was a mystery to us. If this thing of darkness steps into the light, it must be desperate. And desperate means dangerous. You still stand by me. Onward, then!
What do you want?
Beast strokes his beard for a few seconds, buries his hand inside it, then whips it out again to display his extended middle finger. He marches past, finger still raised, to the chagrin of the gawking guard. The guard shrugs back.
Boss can take care of himself. I'd like to see your friend try that with him. What do you want? Boss is busy. Loha, you've been living under a boulder. Stick around long enough and you will. Best to get on his good side early if you'll listen up.
Maybe I ought to take a finger or two.
I brought you up from girl to woman, Marla. Like you was my own.
He lifts his right arm, showing a white bandage beneath his ribs. A wet red spot shows...
This ain't the thanks who sent...
The formidable dwarf...
Enough! Do you know they killed Anhar? Do ya? Start talking sense or I'll take that tongue right out of your mouth and fry... Bart, Cade, get her to talk...
His sneer...
And you better have a damn good...
Beast bristles the moment he sees his fellow. Beast thrusts his weapon at his fellow dwarf, who looks first to you, then to Beast.
You're a brave lad waltzing in here now. I know who you are, you know. The beast of the sea. What brings you to this good-for-nothing town?
Operation Downfall, you numbskull, and you'll tell me what you know.
Disc. Well, before you go blood-crazed, you should know the Queen's no friend.
He hawks a...
I'm a businessman. I can't say I always keep things on the up and up, but I don't think a rogue pirate's got a lot of room to judge a man for his various trade concerns. And what Justinia's cooking up ain't so good for my bot. I don't want to help Justin.
Beast considers Lohar's words for a moment.
I thought you'd see things my way. Come, make yourself... Brave lass. I hope for your sake you've got good news for me. Family matter. She's one of mine. Lucky for me, she called... So, how'd you make it out of Fort Joy? I've got people. But me, here's one I heard. You one of her little seekers? Chasing down Godwoken and begging them to save us all? That's so.
He leans back.
You know, the order's been going on about Godwoken for an eon. So if you are who you say you are, what's the point of you? Ah, and it just so happens I can help you. Depending on what you can do for me. I've got people to maintain. You help me.
He gestures.
Had a bit of family trouble lately. My girl Marla got it in her head to come after me with a short blade. That ain't like Marla. And wouldn't you know it, that blade she used wasn't any normal bit of steel. Guy's name is Morden. I sent a few guys to go check on him. I'd like a word with the guy. Glad you see it. No one's seen him in a good few. I got some... Tell them I sent ya, and they'll let you know what they've found. Good. One more thing. If there's something you want to find out from him, here, good luck.
Move along, lady.
The battered dwarf pulls her lips back.
Did you know our arena champion's a bloody cheat, stranger? Murga tricked me and...
Watch out for Murga, stranger. She's a formidable
Good gods! Is there a void woken down there? Junk. Who in there must be one strong force field keeping it inside?
Her lips pout, but
I waited, yet you never appeared. As you wish. Your friends should leave. Your friends should... Your friends should... Your friend... Your friends should...
Dorothea sees you and heaves a shuddering sigh. She bites into her lower lip with enough force that a drop of blood seeps out. Blood and something else. Something green.
Darling, I admit I wish we could share more carnal pleasures. Yet I think a kiss is the height.
You draw closer and closer, yet her lips do not press against yours, and her hands do not caress your face. She is a woman no longer, but a were-spider.
The knowledge you needed is now yours. My venom penetrates your mind and lifts your senses. We part ways now. You've seen my...
She kisses her forefinger, then presses it...
Now go.
Dorothea sees you.
Darling!
You draw close, yet her lips do not press against yours. Dorothea sees you.
Darling!
You draw, yet her lips do... Dorothea,
darling!
You draw, yet her lips do not press against yours.
I came prepared for these.
I'll yield to none. Prepare yourself.
I'm ready.
I'll yield to none.
I know you. I know.
Right good to see you again, Governor.
When the mornings are darkest and my crown tolls the terrible knell, when the beard aches my soul and there's tarn in my wish for mine as well, I look to the day I heard closer than many tongues.
She doesn't lift her gaze.
Magister's dropping left. They got that arena down below.
Roll up, you bastard! Closer is coming. You know an empty belly is a haunted. An empty belly is a haunted.
Come on, damn you. Think.
An elf in tattered red robes shifts through pages of handwritten notes spread across the table.
So many suspects.
A floorboard.
What? Why do you sneak up on me? Haven't you heard? My own Magister comrades are vanishing from right here in Driftwood. Whoever's behind it must be stopped. If you hear anything, come to 3 Magisters vanished so far, all within Driftwood. My comrades believe some tinkerer named Higba is behind it all, but they're wrong. That's what I'm intent on finding out. I have to keep investigating, keep the pressure up. The cult's civic pride, perhaps? The respect of those who safeguard your people? You don't know how lucky you are to be born a human. I served the Magisters for years with utter loyalty, but they banished all but humans from their ranks. I won't abandon them, though. What? I serve with utter loyalty now and forever. Now... What is it? Unless you know something...
The elf shrugs.
Plenty of suspects. Plenty of maybe.
The elf
I swore an oath. I won't turn my back. What? And you think that... What is it? Unless you know something about the disappearances, leave me alone. I need to...
The elf shrugs.
Plenty of suspects. Plenty of maybes. Precious... You can figure this out. Come on. You can figure this out. Come on. That's no good. Come on. Lives are at stake.
This must be the place Lohan. It looks unassuming enough.
It wasn't me who caused the Void Woken to come, I swear it.
You take that, sauce.
You're dead, Alexander.
Here, Mrs. Alexander doesn't have to stay dead, does he?
You can figure this out. Come on. Come on, damn you. Think.
See? Told ya.
Turtle Johnny puts in his...
Take that, sorcerer! I hate this game.
The little girl giggles. For a moment, The dwarf is unnaturally still. You might mistake her for a corpse, were it not for a slight twitch of her eyelids. She calmly opens...
What do you want?
The dwarf unfolds...
All right, human. Those brutes are taking their sweet time down there. Who knows? Anything that gives away what Mordus has been up to. That weird priest been hanging. Those half-wits below all know him. Get to it.
Ah, locked.
I smell.
I've spotted something. What was in that blasted stew? Oh, heavens! Occupy! Oh! How about us? What I get makes a little sin.
I'll stay out of there, thanks.
But Ma...
The cook acknowledges you with a small bow. An oddly...
Please, madam, you should not be back here. It's not safe. A ghost? Peddle. Please, I must insist you keep out of my kitchens. You should speak to Lovely. Please, sharp knife. Please.
Didn't you hear me?
And I learned the heart is a
She doesn't lift her...
Elsa, my inkwell is dry. Fetch me some more.
Right away.
Well, there's a fun face. Byron and I are patching up before we head home. Hope the order folk you stay out of trouble.
What's this? Damn it, Barwell, you're supposed to be stopping intruders. There's still a fugitive on the loose.
It's Belworth, sir.
I don't care. Keep on alert until this fiend's head is on a spike. I don't want to end up... What do you want? You can't just come in here as you please. There's magisters missing. I'm trying to conduct a bloody investigation. Are you deaf? Your business here, now. Well, you know...
The other magister...
People are missing out there. Sworn magisters. Keep your jest to yourself. Yes, a vile little tinkerer goes by the name of Higba. 3 of my magisters have gone missing of late from right here in Driftwood. All signs are that Higba is responsible. The fiend's greed gave him away. He was peddling items that belonged to those missing from our ranks. He saw my men, but hardly. By all accounts, he seemed like just another money-grubbing no matter. He'll face justice either way. Well, do you know anything? I'm already aware of that, establishment. I can't believe they'd have... Stop wasting my time, then. Bellwether, I need those reports, damn it.
Right away.
The magister grumbles.
Bloody bastard will never get my name right. I've been under his command for almost a year.
You do know, boy of mine.
Magister Carver's got all the information he needs locked up downstairs. So don't think you'll get a reward for peddling hearsay. Right away.
The Magister grumbles.
Bloody bastard will...
Head nodding drowsily, the Magister brings her voluminous sleeve up to her face.
They won't take me unawares. I'm ready for anything. See? I haven't accepted. Why whoever's snatching Majesty...
Waving you a...
I'm on a break now, Yvette. You better not fall asleep on your watch again.
Calm down.
Oh, great, a citizen. Can't you see? What? Go tell Majesty.
The Magister's...
What? Those tinkerers all look the same, scruffy When? Desertions? What do you know about desertions? This miserable... But they slip away.
You doing okay, boy of mine?
Bellwether, I need those
Of
reports,
course,
damn
sir.
it.
Right away.
Come on, can't I go and play with the others?
No can do, chickadee.
The Magister turns to you with a scowl.
What?
The Magister
Keep out of it! I'll halve you with my sword if you don't mind. That's what I want. The new leadership ought to learn to respect its veterans. We're the ones who uphold the rule of law, not white ponches like Raymond and Jonathan.
A sly...
Aye, and sooner than you might think, if the rumours are true. Let's just say, there's other places where I'd be appreciated more than I am in Driftwood. Who asked you? You're not even... Keep out of it! Good, better move on.
The Magister...
What?
The Magister...
Keep out of it! That's what the new leadership...
A sly...
Aye, and sooner... Who asked you? You're not even... Keep out of it!
The Magister...
What?
The Magister...
Keep out of it! That's what the new leadership...
A sly...
Aye, and sooner than you might think. Who asked you? You're not even supposed to be down here.
The Magister...
This isn't the divine...
The silent...
Good find.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
Keeping it together, Ree.
Don't let up now. Keep hauling that cargo.
You're safe among friends.
That's it. Go on, you mute. The Lord...
The Magister stops, barking orders. He sniffs the air like a predator, turns to face you, the wolf eyeing the deer.
You do not get to make that decision. That decision is mine. A good day? Let's talk about a good day. Tell me, have you ever been strung up by the hands? Your body swinging like a bell's clapper as your bones are being broken with cast iron rods? Respect.
He licks his lips.
See, I'd like to string you up too. Rack you with rods and leave you dangling over a puddle of your own blood and piss. Oh, no, 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 that won't do at all. I'm very good at what I do. There was a whiff of something in the air. Best convince me I was mistaken.
He leans in close.
Interesting. So I was mistaken. Must have been very well. In that case, we'll forego the gallows and turn straight to the hunt. Seems peaceful here, doesn't it? But they do. Consider for a moment the dwarf. What is he? A mule? I've need of a rat catcher. Of course. I must depart post-haste. But Julian here...
Stay behind? But...
Like ice. And with that, I must be off. No hard feelings about the death threats, of course. How about we part shaking hands instead of string... How... One last thing. The Magisters here are diligent men. Should this happen, just wave this piece of parchment in their eager little... Adieu. The time has come, my stitched-lit lovelies. We set sail. Get on board and man your stations.
Left behind like a dog.
The Magister is rubbing the...
You, the so-called friend of Dallas. I'd be whining and dining aboard the Lord Dread if it weren't for you. You're met... Yes, I am very... Now answer me. Did you meet with the Magister caravan and your... Don't I know it? And I bet there's a... Raymond, that old... Too many things have gone wrong. Rumour has it the Dwarvian Queen herself is behind these acts of sabotage. That is what I want you... There's a local thug, Lohar. He runs an operation...
It may be interesting to have a word with him. Find out what he's up to. Where I really want you to ferret around is Reaper's Bluffs, to the west of Drift.
It's wild territory. Remote and hostile.
where I believe the dwarves may have set up a base of operations away from prying eyes. Should you find any such place, they've always been snakes in the grass. You know what Queen in that case. Go forth.
Hello, missus.
The little boy looks...
You be careful. No, he's not. His daddy's a fisherman like most daddies round here.
They stare at...
You're weird. We're waiting for...
He went
for Joy.
That's what I said. Fort Joy. He's going to find his mum and bring her back.
Oh, Ben, if he finds his mum and Fort Joy, they're probably both really happy now. So don't worry. Isn't it? Well, then they'll be home soon.
Well,
thank you, lady.
Bye-bye, Miss...
The kids took...
Hello, lady.
The little boy...
We're waiting.
Hello, lady.
The...
Hello, lady.
The...
I don't care if we tear this place apart plank by plank. We will find him. You've been warned, Barnes. Now, get...
The Magister...
You, tell me. Have you seen... Blast! Well, if you do see anything odd, report it immediately. A sorcerer. As soon as we asked him about it, he fled. Who knows what he's done with our divine brothers? Why else would he run? Besides, we chased him for this now.
The dwarf peered...
Fascinating. Oh, my... I mean, no, what do you want? I'm gutting fish. What else? Nothing wrong with taking pride in your work.
The dwarf grim...
Whatever's wrong with these fish is causing a lot of hardship for a lot of folk. I want to figure out what's happening. Yes, as it happens. I need to see the effects of eating these fish. Wonderful. Now...
The fish a sudden vivid... The dwarf suddenly...
How do you feel?
A stream of black bile suddenly...
I see. Speaking of which, I've learned a great...
The dwarf puffs...
The fish is indeed malignant. Humans are affected by it. Thank you, but the fish you ate, who is to say? Seek out. So, now my work must continue.
The dwarf... The innards fall to the floor, landing in a pool of dark bile.
Aye, the coin's sweet, and the smell sure ain't.
He runs his knife through...
I'd say you're...
The dwarf turns back to his work. Sliced, looking at the barrel, you see that...
Here!
You'd swear the shark was smiling at you. Behind the containers...
Please, you have to help me. The Magisters have gone mad. I don't know what they're... And now they want to execute me. Please, you have to help me. I just need to get... Please. Oh, thank you. I'll follow your lead.
The Magister...
What? What? No, you said you... You...
You said you'd get me out.
Beer almost covers up the stink of fish.
Janice. It's off the Portjoy you go, love. You just stayed with the dirty business and Joe's mum until you're cured.
I don't know you.
Why, who's this? You lied. You said you'd get...
You fuck! of beer almost covers up the stink of fish.
Oh, saucy you, Dallas. Ready to be cured, sorcerer.
Might as well have brought it to get
Wait, who is this? You lying?
You found him!
Take some sorcery in the face,
No
nasty
rest.
Dallas.
No rest until the killer is...
Alexander, you're the sorcerer, Mary Lane.
Oh, I'm always the sorcerer.
Watch it. Those are source hounds.
Ain't no rest for any...
last, I can breathe again. At last! I was sure you have my thanks. If not for you, I probably would have been found. I can't just saunter away. But once I'm sure the way's clear, I'm running to Ox like a cat with its tail on fire. I'm done with this stinking town. I've been asking myself the same thing.
He hands you a damp scroll. In between the fish guts, it seems to give details of how to...
Here, take it. That's the scroll that caused all this. In the kitchens of the tavern, of all places. Back, I thought she was an idiot selling it so cheap. Then again, I'm the dolt who ended up in a barrel. But if she has Magister artifacts... Oh, of course. I mean, I'm not much of... Hanag's a pretty powerful source master. Incredible control of portals. I've never seen any... Last I heard, she was holed up in a house out in Paradise Downs. The farm, she might still be there. Might not. But I pity any...
He pauses.
I mean, okay, I'm not giving you a name. I'm not giving you anything. Whoever you find there... But if you really want a sorcerer, go to Blood Moon Island, I swear.
Stew is good, if you're thinking of eating.
Not right now. Please, I must insist Egbert told you that. I killed no one.
The cook doesn't respond. You notice that she has one hand behind her back when she hadn't before. The cook smiles, her eyes...
The Magisters helped me. And the dwarves, the merchants, the pilgrims, even the dogs helped me.
The cook maintains...
The things you're insinuating about me require... So don't you pick your... I have nothing more... Didn't you hear...
Where is it? Where is it? Madam? Please, have you seen a small burlap pouch lying about?
She looks up at you.
You'd help me.
Tears star her eyelash.
I know. The pouch. I really must find it back, or my master... I'm a servant to Magister Raymond. He bade me take the coins to purchase supplies for his journey, but
She tilts her head.
I'd never do such a thing. Never. Gods, you're so terribly kind, but I couldn't accept such lavish charity. I don't know what to say.
She accepts the...
You don't know what this means to me. Thank you.
Then don't come on.
I'll need to get clever with this lock.
I'll need to get clever with this lock.
Back again, eh? It's free to their travels, friend.
I'm all right, as long as I don't too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
You've not called for the junk you sell, then?
Junk? Why, I offer nothing less than the wisdom of the ancients.
Vapid fiction, along the large helping of hand.
Not in any mood to talk about it.
Halt!
The hounds smell sauce on you. Plenty of it. I haven't got a... I'm sorry, but I can't let you leave. Hounds, at the ready. Look, I don't...
To none. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself.
fading.
Lucian's did.
The carved figure is a resplendent. The carved figure.
Glad to see you well. Anything more?
If I don't come visit your tongue, who will?
Would you like to know?
There's not a call for the junk you sell, then.
Junk? Why, I offer nothing less than the wisdom of the ancients, and...
Vapid fiction, long the large helping of hand.
Until later, then.
How you holding up?
Glad to see you well. Anything more? Until later, then.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
You needing supplies? I'd stock up if I were you. It's madness out there. Never seen anything like it. Until later.
How you holding up?
Talk about it.
Glad to see you well. Anything more?
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Well, don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit you, ton, who will?
Until later then.
Back for a return visit, are you?
Keeping it together, Bree?
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Yep.
Keeping it together, Bree?
Your fish
I'm all
sticks
right,
of old.
as long
What
as I
kind
don't
of
think about it
black
too
soap
much.
such filth?
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
It's all well and good for you with your rations. We've got to take what we can get.
I think that lunatic Siva is loose again. Yes, we're well aware.
Penny for a glance at the dog's thank ye, kind. What am I, dog's doctor? Dog sick. Much obliged. Paddy for a penny cheer. You're... Nah.
Rubbish.
Creeping little flies.
The power recoils from your attack. It clearly wasn't expecting any resistance. You can feel it trying to maintain control on the dwarves' minds. The eyes of the dwarves, once a solid black, clear for a moment.
On the cliffs, ambush!
happened here. It was a massacre.
Move, Quercus! Put some space between us and this lunacy!
The statue stands before you in...
Here lies Patrick, prophet. He perished in this place, predicting the downfall of Brachus Rex. Burned alive. Sounds... Stay lit, damn it!
Yes.
Boring.
The enormous stone slab is covered with cryptic engravings, obscured in places by smears of dried blood. Symbols radiate from the slab's central. The central rune is stained black with 1,000 years' worth of blood.
Hey, look, a lamp.
Lying at your feet as you hunker down for a closer look, the lamp jerks slightly, almost imperceptibly. A crab hiding in the sand underneath scurries away. The lamp doesn't move. You bring the rock down, and the warm metal of the lamp shatters like glass. Smoke shoots out in all directions, twisting in the wind.
Let the brute of mortal arrogance.
none.
Prepare yourself. Glory is mine.
Lying at your feet as you hunker down for a close, you bring the...
Good to breathe more clarity.
Lying at your feet, as you hunker down for a closer look, the lamp jerks slightly, almost imperceptible. A crab hiding in the sand underneath scurries away. You bring the...
Mortal air again. Eat.
To the dark with you.
Lying at your feet as you hunker down for a closer look, the lamp jerks slightly, almost imperceptibly. You bring the rock down.
Get the brute more glare again.
Another man. Look out! I see a trap there, man.
Persistent little flies.
Your abilities are powerful, but this time it's ready for...
Buzz back to you. Persistent little flies.
Your ability...
Buzz back to you.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over. It's not like you're buying anything.
over in agony. Noting the attention, he straightens, revealing insignia spelling Kinnit, and a jagged wound spilling his innards upon the ground. You become warmth, comfort. It's a one-man job, a job no man wants. You feel the short massacre. Your lantern reveals ravaged corpses in every direction. Inhaling sharply, you smell a thick black stench. No! Kinnit's tears fall. A dark thicket rustles, staggering back from Kinnit's deathly grasp. As your source flows into Kinnit, he looks around. The spirits of a magic...
Sorcerer! You must hate the Reds as much as I do, eh? Rightly so. Reds had sorcerers locked up tight in that...
The Magister lunges.
Anna, you saw it with your own eyes. You know Sorcerer's Law, Voidwoken, and you know we'd all still be alive if you hadn't attacked our caravan. Before it all, Voidwoken stole the sorcerers along the cliffs, headed for Seven knows where.
Not to flip your flops or nothing, but 'tis more that my boss Lohar is against Magisters than for...
The Magisters...
Lohar, I should have known. Sorcerer, if you want to stay alive around these parts, you'll stay far, far away from that walking vermin. Though, on the other hand, maybe you should...
The dwarf eyes the Magister...
Well, if I knew that, we'd have taken him out long ago. Or... History...
Oblivious to your presence, the two spirits... The dwarf turns to you, a quizzical look in his bright eyes.
Not to flip your...
The Magister's...
Lohar.
The dwarf, the Magister...
Well, if I...
The bull flips...
Well, guess I should have seen that coming. Yep, sure do. Or did, leastways. All bulls can see the future. I'm surprised you don't know. You sure you want to know? Alright.
The bull shakes its...
You're gonna die. Let me think about... Soon, maybe.
The bull shrugs.
Here. I don't suppose you could do me a favour.
The bull nods.
I knew you.
Reds with more venom than even the Black Ring.
History is written by victors. Do not doubt, our divine order will prevail. I'll show you. Lohar's boys are no match for Magisters. Take that.
Nothing good. The Voidwoken are...
You want an ingredient?
Come, sis. What did you think was gonna happen?
Better get out there, all right? That's right. Lost one of my best lads, Anhar. Didn't get Charlie's body back, though. Maybe one of them beasts took her like they did the sorcerers. Well, I reckon that's good news, bloody lad. Flapping it we will, once the Reds turn down the alarm. Whatever needs...